So one of the hardest things about being a project manager is managing the way that you like to manage your projects and visualize them, whether it be a Gantt chart or a table or a Kanban view, with the notes and the activities that are going around the work, while also giving great views to the rest of the team and the different stakeholders involved. So what I did was I built this doc to try to help with some of those challenges. So what we can see here is a project plan with the Gantt chart. I can shift and move these tasks around. I can make them larger. These are the different milestones I kick off on ideas. The design phase might have a few tasks in them as well. And then this is just a view of this table. So the assignees, the status, the phase all roll up here to the Gantt chart. And if I wanted to create a new task, I can easily do so like this, put in some of the information. Now, this is where most PM tools often end and where your note-taking or your other apps come in. What's really powerful about Coda is you can create folders here with different sections. And these sections might be things like notes that I'm personally taking for each of the meetings. It might be things that are loosely related to phases of the project, like we're planning or we're brainstorming different things within the project. So here in the folder, you're able to create new folders, or you can create new sections within the folder if you have another part of the project that you want to start taking notes. Or putting together email copy. Then lastly, the different stakeholders who are involved within the project have their own views. So here what we've done in John's tasks is these are my tasks that are all connected to this task list that we were looking at before here on all tasks. So what happens is when I start updating things, like moving from pending to active on the training docs, we'll see here in the all task area that the training docs right here have been updated for the rest of the team. Maybe it's on hold. Going back to John's tasks, you'll see that these training docs here are on hold. So that's the basic structure of how PMs can use Coda to lay out both the project planning, the notes, and the different workspaces, and then how others on the team can keep track of their own views, whether it's a table like in John's task or Mariah, who prefers the Kanban type view. So how the heck did I build this? Well, it started all with a task list. And what I did past that point on the Gantt chart side is I created a view of that task list. So the way that you create views is here. You can create card views of different tables like task lists. In this case, I created a Gantt chart of the task list. And the way that I'm color coding is I'm using conditional formatting here to color code the different statuses that you can see on here. So things that are active are colored green. And I also made a little key here just to help me with that. Now in the notes in the folder section, status updates is the first. What I've done is created a table that looks at all the things that are starting and ending this week. And then I put in a button. When I click this, it'll send an email of what's going on in the project. You can add buttons like so. In case you want to send an email, you can create a Gmail button. And what am I going to send? The content of this will be the status updates section. So you can link the status updates with the content, have it send out all the things that we're seeing in here. PM notes, pretty self-explanatory. Planning wiki, again, these are just bullets. In the brainstorming, I copy and pasted a whiteboard section, and then we're starting to see different links. So what you can do is you can add anything within the doc. So you can add people, you can add tasks, like the brainstorming meeting. And what's really powerful about app mentioning is when you click into it, it's going to show you the task view in the other areas. So you can collaborate around this, you can change the end dates and push them back. You can put comments on this if you want to have conversations around these particular tasks. Training docs imports a Google slide and has more bulleted lists. And then in the project closeout, I like to upvote and downvote for people who come in, they say, yes, things went well, or things we need to improve, and then you can focus on how to improve. So you can think of these as sort of like a retrospective at the end of the project. That can all be done in one place. So hopefully this is a helpful start to managing all of your project work in one place and showing some of the different functionality that PMs are really loving in Coda. Thanks.